Hey you guys, thanks for jumping on today. It's Sunday afternoon, so it's typically a little bit quiet on social media on Sunday afternoons. But I got out of church this morning and I was just feeling really inspired and I wanted to share something with you guys. And this is really not, makeup related. It's not that much about the actual products or whatever. There's no tutorials, nothing in that way. But I wanted to tell a little bit about my story. I know this is kind of random too, but first of all, I wanted to show you guys a few things. So I'm redoing my master bedroom. So I don't know how many of you are actually on top of your wife game. I have not been. When I have a baby, it pretty much knocks me out for like 6 months. So I have not been on top of my game, and our bedroom was like a mess. So I've been working on putting it together. So let me know what you guys think, because I'm not the best interior design or whatever. So we went ahead and painted this grayish color, and of course, a house is never complete without smudges on the mirror. I literally cleaned them less than a week ago, but I have 2 toddlers. So we had it like a pink color. We went ahead and just painted it this bluish gray. Here's kind of what this wall looks like, and I'll show you a little bit about my dream board. That's what I kind of wanted to talk about. Of course, I got my Shakeology water cup because I have to drink water or I feel like I'm dying. Here are all my products that I've been experimenting with because these products are amazing. And then you come around here, we have this big, nice mirror to help reflect the light. And then look at these. Ready? What do you guys think? I love them. I have, excuse the ghetto bed. We need a bed frame and a better duvet color. I have a darker color duvet that matches the pillows, but it's like not my favorite. So I have some pictures I just bought that are gonna go over there. I have something in mind for right back here, and I'll tell you guys what that's gonna be. Matching little curtain over here. Here's a picture of my little cuties. I'm just like obsessed with these people. Let's see if I can zoom this out. I think I'm like stuck now. Okay. So then this is like all kind of blah. I'm gonna get it set for there. My husband's dresser is kind of messy. Okay, but what I talk about was your dream life and what that looks like for you, because a little over 1.5 years ago, we were stuck in a not so great place. We were living paycheck to paycheck. My husband was on a job that he took a pay cut, so we were making $1,000 left a month, okay? I was in the hospital with my second baby, and I didn't even know if we were going to be able to pay the mortgage. And you guys, it was not a fun place to be. And when I was in that hospital bed, I decided that I was going to make a change and I was going to make a difference. But at the same time, I did not want to leave my kids. So I started researching network marketing, okay? And that's when I kind of stumbled into it, and I'll talk a little bit about that in a second. But one big thing that I started doing was creating dream boards. Now, I want to show you my dream board now because I have like a weird glare there. Because when I first started, you guys, my dream board was on an 8x8 whiteboard. And all it was that we would not be living paycheck to paycheck, that we would be able to shop there's this nice grocery store here called Wegmans that I love, and it just has like every nice food you can think of. Before we were like not able to shop there. I wanted to not live paycheck to paycheck, be able to shop at Wegmans, and be able to buy myself flowers whenever I wanted. That was it, you guys. That's all I wanted out of direct sales, okay? I just put together my dream board 2 years later. And are you guys ready to see it? I'm going to explain it a little bit to you. So, sorry, I'm getting a cold here. So here's my dream board now, and I'm going to explain it. So, number 1 is my faith, and anyone who follows me knows that that's like my heart and soul is my faith. And I feel like my dreams all start here, okay? And that's where like faith, my theme for this year was faith that moves mountains, but this is all faith and loving God and walking with God and learning his heart and learning to rely on him, which leads to, and this is one of my favorite quotes. This is what I'm going to get for above my bed. If you want to change the world, go home and love your family. And that is so powerful. And to me, this board is to help me keep my priorities straight. Because all of you who follow me know that I'm like a go-getter. I like to take on the world. And if I'm not careful, I put these people second in my life. It makes me sad to think about it, but I'll put them second in my life to try to trace my dreams. And that's why I made this board. So my faith is going to lead me to loving my family and loving these people right here. They're just amazing, okay? And when I'm doing that, that's going to go down into my team, because most of you have followed my journey, and I've never been in this necessarily for LipSense or for Beachbody. I know most of you know I used to be a Beachbody coach. I've been in this to build a team of strong women that will lift each other up, that they can change their families and love their families. So that is going to lead me here. So if I'm not having faith that's going to loving my family and that's going to encouraging, motivating, inspiring, and helping other women to do the same, then that's going to lead me to my dream life. You know what's on my dream board now? What's on my dream board now is a dream house. And I know that might sound kind of like shallow to some people. In a sense, it kind of is. And I don't mean dream house in like a mansion. I just mean we're in a 2-bedroom, small bedroom, 1 tiny bathroom right now with 3 kids. And let me tell you guys, it's not actually necessarily the easiest, but I'll tell you a little bit about that in a second. And once I get my dream house, so my family has everything they need and can live comfortably, that's going to lead to my next goal, which is to travel. My company, I'm trying to win a trip to Sydney right now. It's a year from January. I'm totally on track to win it, and I really want to win it. That's just going to be for leisure. I'm not going to lie. That's just a fun trip that I can take my family to and something to go towards, and I've always wanted to go to Australia. The next thing on my list is to go to Thailand, which will lead to my next dream, which I'll show you guys. Thailand, since I was a teenager, I've always had a heart to help orphanages or an orphan of some sort, and I never knew what that was, and I gave up on that dream for a really long time because I just felt like it wasn't going to happen, but it's still on my heart, and I think it's there for a reason. So that leads to my second dream. I want to visit Thailand. We have some missionary friends there, and I want to see it there, learn the culture, and visit a few orphanages that I eventually want to support with my business, which will lead to supporting orphans, okay? So that's my dream board as of right now. But I want to tell you guys that that's not where it started. It started with us just getting ourselves out of the rut we were in, okay? And I'm not going to lie to you because I hate it when people are in direct sales and make it out to be something it's not. I did not start my direct sales business and I made millions of dollars and now we're living this dream life, whatever. What really happened was I started direct sales and I started bettering myself through personal development, through pouring myself in other people, through setting my priorities straight through a dream board like this. And that did multiply. And my income has grown exponentially every month since I started. Even after I switched from Beachbody to LipSense or Senegence, my income has exploded since then, which is amazing and a huge blessing. But along with that was heartache. We actually listed and sold right after I started coaching. I read a book called The Compound Effect and it changed my life. And we started, I can't see comments if any of you are commenting, by the way. I started realizing like we needed to focus on getting our finances paid off and getting out of the situation we were in when my husband was in his apprenticeship, which I could talk about for hours, but I'm not going to bore you. But because of that book, I realized that. And then we started making changes. We sold that house. We cut our debt in half by moving to a smaller house, by paying off debt. Now we're on track. We want to be debt free. And we're on track to do that by the time we buy a bigger house for our family next summer, okay? But it all started with me taking action, and it all started with a dream board that I never thought I would have dreams like this, that I was actually, these are becoming reality, you guys. These things are totally possible. So whatever it is that you're dreaming about, whether it be interested in direct sales, hey Emily, or maybe it's not, maybe you want to start your own business, or maybe you want to support some sort of orphanage or go on some mission or whatever it is, I challenge you to put that in front of you and challenge yourself instead of just living in a state of settling. Because that's what I did for a long time. I was like, you know what, this is never going to happen. There's no way out. And it's not that I was miserable. I didn't hate my family. I didn't hate my life, but I knew that God had more for me and my family, and I knew that He had planted that desire in my heart for a reason, okay? So, all of that to say, I dare you to write down 3 goals, 3 dreams, and allow yourself to dream bigger.